Hi once again. Sorry, I gave the day wrong, didn't I? I said Sunday. This is Saturday. Silly so-and-so. Anyhow, I popped down to the greenhouse to just check the heaters, and I couldn't help but not notice my Focula crisper. As I say, I showed it with a bloom, but now it's gone blooming mad. There's some of the blooms on there. When this blooms, it does bloom, and it has a slight pungent to it as well. There's a few more blooms up there. They're everywhere. I just noticed it. I just popped into the greenhouse to have a little look, and I thought, right, okay, we'll take a few. Put a video of that up. That's Focula crisper. I'm very pleased with this plant, because I said before, I thought I'd lost this plant last winter. This winter I've got to make sure the heating is on and maintains a decent temperature. It hasn't got to be hot, but at least it should be definitely frost-free. Anyhow, that's the Focula crisper. Till it's crisper by the shape of the leaves. If it was edulous, the leaves would be straight, but this is crisper and quite an old plant. I don't think it's quite as old as the plant that they show in the Schomburg Botanic Gardens. I think they're in Austria, but this one's pretty old. Like me, getting old. Oh, I've got a visitor. I don't know whose pussycat it is. I'm going to close this door because he comes in the greenhouses. In fact, there he is. Hello, mate. I know, you're a lovely pussy. Yeah, you are. They seem to know where they're well off. Yeah, it's a lovely cat, it really is. I wish it was mine, but it's not. Anyhow, let's have a quick look while I'm in here. I don't know how long the battery will last, because it was run down a bit. There's me Pereskia, which I showed earlier. I've moved some of the plants around. I'm giving, I want to put some of the plants into the heated tray, which is what we've got at the end here. I'll show you how to grow seeds. Oh, there's a few seeds here. I put these are my own collected seed from my Plus Nelli. I find own germinated seeds definitely do better than seeds from the societal, that they've, in my opinion, they're not very good now, the society seeds. But as I say, don't quote me on it, that's my experience. Perhaps I've done something wrong, I don't know. But anyhow, that's my Plastillas. In the other greenhouse I was tickling up some Fenestrarias, white and the yellow, keeping them separate of course. And I've also got some seeds forming on my Plastillas Similans, so I'm going to run out of space once these all get big. Anyhow, I pop them in. They've been in the propagator. I put the other plants, some of the other ones, in the propagator, including the Pachypodium. I think it's Saunders. It's Saunders, I believe it is. It's not typical growth. As I say, the growing point went and it sent out a lot of shoots at the side. So it's a nice bushy plant. And at the back there, which I just repotted, was my Cereosychus, which came to me as a cutting. All right, it was a rooted cutting, from Scotland. The grower often does lots of small cuttings, and well, they're growing. And this one turned up, wasn't cheap, but then again, if you wanted another clone, that was a way of getting it. And now it's started to grow, so I've repotted it into a bigger pot. I also noticed my Alaudia ascendens, that had obviously put a bit of growth on as well. Surprised you don't notice these things, then you suddenly look and think, oh, blimey, I put that, I've got that into growth. Another of the variegators, aloe variegator, partridge-breasted aloe, also known as aloe orsana. The electrics are nearly dropping off the beacon. Everything rots and has to be replaced. Looks like I'm going to have to fix that up next year. One job after another. Anyhow, I only came in to have a look at the Phocea crispa. The large Ioniums. These are done quite well. Another one of the variegators, or to me that's more like Orsana, this particular form. It's done quite well. And two of my favourites at the back, Nea Heretica Sibetii, with their very sweet flowers. You've seen this one before, Ceruscula, Ripsalis ceruscula. And as I say, this I only really come in here. Well, I come in here to repot that plant up, and of course then I saw the Phocea, how well that's doing. So I thought, yeah, have a little look. I'll show you the temperature at the moment. I can read what it says. This is on one of my minimum maximums. A good old-fashioned type with mercury, not with spirit. Mercury. I don't see, it's just about 65 in old money, as they say. It's not on the Celsius scale, it's on the Fahrenheit scale. These were called sixes thermometer, and they consisted of a U-shaped tube with liquid. I think it's Tyrolean is the liquid inside them, and the bulb on this side is completely sealed. It's not both, but they're both sealed, but that's filled up completely with the liquid, and as it warms up or it gets colder, it will move that column of mercury, so the mercury doesn't expand like you would normally see with a normal thermometer. It is merely pushed round with a Tyrolean. I think it's Tyrolean it's called, and in the other tube there's airspace, so that takes up the expanded liquid, and you've got, I don't know if you can see them, two little indexes which are magnetic, and you can set them by drawing them down to the tops of the mercury columns, and it indicates your lowest and highest temperature over whatever time you're sort of watching it, normally overnight or over daytime. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. Enjoy. As I say, I like looking at the plants. Sorry I gave you the wrong day to start off. I said Sunday. This is definitely Saturday, and it's still got a fairly, well, a bit cloudy now, but it's still quite warm. Okay, it's not as warm as it was, but it's still quite warm. But as I said, a good warning to anyone who's, you know, now this is the time to check greenhouse heaters, making sure they're all working. There's my one in the corner, the little green one. That's working well. Funny enough, I've just turned it on to the first heat, so that is on like 1 bar. And the other knob is the actual thermostat, so I shall be keeping a check on that, making sure that the thermostat comes on at the right time. And I just noticed the blooming snail. Bloody things. Snails are a curse of my time, they really are. With him outside, blooming things. The damage they do. No, out you go, mate. Don't want you in here to chomp on my plants. Yeah, that's all. Excuse the mess on that side. This is my area where I do my potting. Oh, let me cover that up again. And should be okay. I've got to go out and put a bit of water on that tray. Making sure the pussycat doesn't find his way in here. I don't know where he's gone. I think he's gone now. I think he came down, he heard me and he came down the garden. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Thank you.